This is a tough day here at Mesa County. We've had a tragedy. You guys all know that. This is a tragedy for this agency. This is a tragedy for this community. And I want to tell you about it, but I want you to know that this is very preliminary. We don't have all of the answers yet, and some of the information that I tell you here today may change. Some of it, as it develops, may even contradict what I'm going to tell you, but it's important that I tell you what I can as soon as I can. So thank you for being here. Today at 11:06, we received a dispatch call, suspicious male with a gun, in the area of Fruitvale Court, which is north of I-70B, in the area of 30 Road. The description was given for the male, and deputies were dispatched. I believe a total of 3 deputies were initially dispatched to this male. One deputy ended up contacting the male on E Road in the area of 30 3/4 Road. And when he contacted him, there was a discussion between he and this male, and the male asked if he was going to be detained. The deputy said he would be detained. The male pulled away, and a brief altercation took place between the deputy and the male. The male was tased, produced a handgun after being tased, and fired multiple rounds at the deputy. The deputy was struck multiple times, and an officer down call went out at 11:17 this morning. I know I'm probably going to forget some of the people who helped us today, but all of our public safety and law enforcement partners brought everything they had to bear. 2 schools were placed in lockdown. Law enforcement from all over this valley responded to the area and began searching for the male who had fled the scene. Our deputy was discovered with multiple gunshot wounds. At the time, not responsive, and later transported to St. Mary's Hospital, where he remains right now. A K-9 unit was called out to perform a track, and at 12:04, the suspect was located in the 400 block of Olson Drive. He was taken into custody shortly after that. As of less than an hour ago, the handgun that this male used on our deputy was recovered. We have retrieved that. Suspect is a 17-year-old white male from Grand Junction. And as of right now, the investigation is being handled by the 21st Judicial District Critical Incident Response Team. I do not know where their investigation is going to take them. This is preliminary, or what charges he will be booked on. I don't have that information for you yet, and we'll put that out when we do. I want to talk to you about our deputy. And here at our sheriff's office, we're trying to come to terms with this tragedy. We're trying to decide what we do next and how we process this. We're really good at dealing with the aftermath of this criminal event, and the 21st Judicial District Critical Incident Response Team, they'll go to work and they'll do a great job on this, and we'll all have answers soon enough. But here at the sheriff's office, we're trying to figure out what to do next. This is truly a tragedy for us. And the deputy that was injured today is 40 years old. He was hired by us in 2001. He served in our detentions division, our court services division, our civil unit, and was currently assigned as a patrol deputy. He has a wife. He has a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old kid. He's a Navy veteran, and I'm told while visiting with his family today, one of his proudest moments was receiving a life-saving medal from this agency. So our thoughts and prayers right now are with his family and with those deputies that were out there with him today. This is a hard day for the sheriff's office. I appreciate all of you coming out. Again, this is preliminary. We will have more information, and I'd be happy to answer questions if you guys have them.
Any idea how many times he was shot? Just multiple?
Multiple times. I have some idea, but I don't want to misspeak at this point. We'll have that information available at some point in the future. I think right now I'd be comfortable with multiple times.
And any further details on how he's doing in the hospital?
He's in critical condition. These are life-threatening injuries.
Several deputies were dispatched to this call, so were they still en route when the shooting happened, or were they there? Or how long was that timeline before other law enforcement folks were on the scene and discovered him?
Matter of minutes. I don't know exactly how long, but a matter of minutes. They were all coming from different places. They all responded, and unfortunately when they arrived, they saw the deputy that had been injured.
Any details about why the 17-year-old was going to be detained in the first place?
Merely to investigate the suspicious man with a gun call at that point was why he was going to be detained. To find out if we needed to do something more.
With the reports of this being kind of near a school and somebody wearing something on their face and with a gun, did that elevate the response from your department, from anyone from dispatch, just because of the fact that it was near a school?
I think the very nature of the call itself elevated the response. Anytime you receive a man with a gun call, it elevates everything. But specifically to the schools were placed in lockdown during this incident. Later, after the suspect was located, they were removed from lockdown and released from that. But absolutely, it elevated our concern for the entire area where this took place.
Was this man masked?
He was not masked. The initial description that he was wearing a bandana across his face, it was not a mask. And when contacted, he was indeed wearing a bandana across his face.
Do you plan on releasing the deputy's name?
I can. His name was Deputy Derek Gear.
And the suspect's name?
Not ready to release the suspect's name as of yet. We still have some investigative work to do.
Can you possibly spell the deputy's name?
Yeah, it's Derek, D-E-R-E-K, Gear, G-E-E-R. Any other questions?
What do you tell the community right now?
You know, this is a person, this is a person who has dedicated his adult life to this organization, to protecting this community, and today, quite possibly made the ultimate sacrifice. And I ask the community to come together. This is a time when we as a sheriff's office, we come together and we support each other. And this affects more than just this office. This is a community effect as well. So I ask our community to come together and support this office, come together and support each other. This person was a member of this community. He was a father, he was a husband. His kids attend school here. He was active in many different things in this community, and he's going to be known to many people. Support each other, and we'll all get through this. We're not okay today, but we will be. And we'll all get through this together. Thank you.
Good shit.
Thank you.